Garrett Cole, the California-born right-hander, is on the mound. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Matt, I'm a big fan of Garrett Cole. Big, strong guy. Former first-round draft pick out of UCLA. 96 to 98 miles an hour with sink. Hard slider. His changeup has gotten better the longer he's pitched. He has a chance to be a no-hit type of pitcher every time he takes the mound.
Stepping in, Delino DeShields. And we are set for baseball here this evening. And now he'll try to bunt his way on to start the game. Throw not in time, so he's able to beat one out here to kick off the ball game.
Talk about being caught off guard. You won't see that but once a year. First pitch of the game, and he bunts for a knock, and now they have to deal with him on the base paths.
To the plate now, Oscar Mercado, as he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. Cole has pitched north of 1,200 innings in the majors, and through those innings he's worked to a whip under 1.20. League average is around 1.3, so that's a respectable number. Cole is what you may call a stingy starting pitcher. He rarely gets hit around, and on top of that, he usually excels at limiting free passes. A great combination to have.
Matty V, I think one of the keys to being a good starting pitcher, one, limiting the number of pitches that you throw into a game, and two, getting outs as quickly as you can. And there aren't too many guys that do it better than this guy. Not a lot of pitches. One of the things I like, he's in attack mode from the first pitch of every at-bat.
In there, now the throw. He's in there easily as the throw bounces on the way down.
I think coming into this series, they knew he was one of the guys they were going to have to keep quiet. But he's setting the tone right here in the first with the steal of second. He could end up being a big factor.
Indian shortstop behind 1 and 2 in the count. Back up the middle and in for a base hit. And the run will score as the Tribe strikes first to lead it 1-0.
Hey, not an easy thing to do early against this good pitcher, D-Roll. Base hit and a 1-0 lead right away.
As an offense, they talked about this, wanting to get to this guy early before he settles in. When they grab their gloves to go out on defense, they know they got a lead on their hands.
And another foul ball. And it's fouled away.
He was looking for a swing and a miss breaker right there, but left that one in the zone that got fouled off.
And strike 3 called on the outside corner. He's earned the right to live out there with the fastballs, as that's out number 2.
Jose Ramirez.
So stepping in, Jose Ramirez. His career line against Garrett Cole. A number of meetings, he's 1 for 7. Ready with the 0-1.
That's a pitch he'd like to have back. You're not going to see very many pitches like that.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. Stepping up now, Brett Gardner. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
For the Yankees, the center fielder, Brett
The pitch.
Gardner.
First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike. Fellas, we check out the Tribe as they begin here tonight. They come in looking to make it 2 in a row as they were winners last time out.
Yeah, Matty, this team's in the grind part of their schedule right now. Just had a short homestand, able to say hello to the family, kiss the wife, tuck the kids in at night, and they're back on the road again. This should be interesting to see the energy this team plays with today.
0-2 count, and the pitch. Swing, line, drive. That's going to be trouble. Around first, here's Gardner on his way to second. And he is into second base with a leadoff double.
Now that's the way you answer. They're down 1-0 already, but he laces the double and puts himself into scoring position. That'll get the dugout fired up and excited to punch back.
So now to the plate, Aaron Hicks. Pitch misses the throw down, and he is in there. The 1-0.
2-0.
Well out in front of the breaking ball there for a strike.
Hey, I love that pitch right there. Better execution after just giving up an extra base hit.
Hit out towards second. Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly. And the tying run is in to score from third. It's 1-1.
Batting third, the first baseman, Andre King.
At the plate, Andre King, as he'll send a ground ball down to third. The throw short hops him at first, and now two men are aboard. So definite problems on that last play, and they'll hit the first baseman for the error. Standing in, Gary Sanchez. And he's seen his numbers on the rise here over the last 5 games or so. Pickoff move to second. A dive, but he's back. Now a spin and another throw back to second. And a dive, but he's back. From the stretch. Now the double steal is on here. Pitch outside. The throw. Not in time. He's safe at third as they pull off the double steal. Now the 1-0. In the dirt and blocked behind the plate. And maybe some miscommunication there as the throw zips right by him. And a disastrous time to uncork a wild pitch as the go-ahead run scores from third. Now a pitch swung on and missed. It's 2-1. King at third with nobody out. And got him to go down after that one, and it's 2-2.
That's 3 straight sliders in a row. I'd be shocked. I would be shocked if he went to that well a 4th time. I'd be looking heated.
This one's down to third. But the throw bounces at first, and the run's going to score.
Man, you can't continue to make mistakes like this and expect to win. That's 3 errors so far in this one, and they keep putting themselves in bad situations.
So it's a runner at first as a result of the throwing error. And digging in is the outfielder, Aaron Judge. First delivery to him on the way. And that's cut on and missed. 0-1.
Well, this is starting to feel like a make-or-break moment in this game. When you're playing a first-place team, you can't expect to fall way behind early in the game and then mount a comeback.
Hit hard on the ground towards second, and that finds its way through for a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Dan, as a former pitcher, are you privy to this guy? I mean, he's been swinging the bat well. I know it's only April, but he's been using the entire field, staying line to line.
That's what makes it so hard as a pitcher when you can't go one way. When you pitch a guy in, he pulls it. When you throw it away, he hits it the other way. He's having that ability right now just to be able to get the barrel to it, and he's having a real strong beginning this season.
And that's through into center field, base hit. Now a long throw to third, and this will get in there too late. He's in there at third, and he'll get in there safely.
That's what we refer to in the biz as a hanger right there. He's lucky he's getting his baseball back.
And that'll bring up Miguel Andujar as he'll take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike 1.
As a manager, when you see a guy struggling like this in the first inning, your mind starts racing, trying to figure out about how long you're going to go with this guy and how many guys you might end up having to use out of your bullpen just to get through this thing. Not a good spot to be in.
Fastball just inside. Has a look, now the pitch. Loud contact there, but it's well foul. 4 runs here in this half inning. The 1-2 offering looked like a slider that time, but it's 2-2.
Great game plan so far by this offense. They're not chasing any of those breaking balls out of the zone.
The 2-2. Now a ball lined to the left side, but foul. From the belt, the pitch. Oh, and he took a big swing at that one as this is driven out to deep left center field. Out of here, into the visitors' bullpen. So a 3-run shot to left center. 8th home run on the season for him, as it's now a 6-run ball game.
And with one swing at a bat, he shows you why he's dripping with tools. He's got the speed, he's got the power. You don't know how to attack this guy. You can't put him on base with a knock or a walk, or he'll just end up on second or third. And if you leave something over the heart of the plate, that's what can happen.
Number 45.
Here comes the Indians manager to make that slow trip to the mound. And he's looking to the bullpen here, so it would appear that's all for his starter tonight. And a good throw gets him 1 gone. And that sends DJ LeMahieu into the box. And you see the numbers there. He's been very dangerous at the plate, to say the least. Fouled away. The windup and the 0-1. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. And fouled, though it had the home run distance. 1-2 to DJ LeMahieu. The 1-2 is looked at for ball number 2. 7 runs have crossed the plate in the inning. Is swung on and driven out to right center field. A ball that's well hit. And the Bombers have it going here, as this is also good for extra bases. And he'll reach second now with 1 away.
You know who's the happiest man in the building right now? His starting pitcher. He's got a big old smile on his face. He knows he has a 6-run lead here in the early going to work with. You can't let that take away your edge, though.
Here's Brett Gardner now, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. And this one's in the dirt, but it won't skip away far enough for the runner to advance. Now the 1-1 pitch. A line shot to third base, but the runner is back in time to avoid the double play.
Now batting, the third baseman, Aaron.
Stepping in, Aaron Hicks. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. Spin and a throw back to second, and he'll dive back in safely. Good lead there at second. Here's the pitch. Pitch outside. The throw is not in time, as he just gets in ahead of the throw.
Well, that definitely caught me off guard there. That wasn't exactly the typical steal situation with 2 outs and a runner on second. I can't say I agree with the strategy, but at the same time, now he can score a lot of different ways.
A bouncer up the middle. Fielded cleanly. Off balance throw gets him. Nice play there as the side is retired. But not only do they take the lead, they also open it up a bit as 7 men come across to score. We'll go on to the top of inning number 2. It's the Yankees 7 and the Indians 1. Now at the plate, Domingo Santana. He leads off this half inning in what they hope will be a rebuttal to all those runs they just gave up.
Well, Matt, I think mentally they need to get one or two of these runs back right here. Just getting on the board after getting socked in the mouth by an opposing team can lift the team up a bit. We'll see if they can string something together.
A 2-0 count to the Indians left fielder. 2 balls and a strike.
Whew, that was some gas. Triple digits on the radar gun.
And it misses. 3-1 now.
Now this is a leadoff at bat. Great patience, and he's just waiting for that pitch. That's too good to pass up.
Count full, 3 balls and 2 strikes. The 3-2 pitch is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3.
Boy, there's nothing better from a pitcher standpoint than watching that high fastball, a high piece of cheese, swung at and missed. That pitch looks so inviting to hit, but it's awfully tough to put in play.
And that'll bring in the San Diego product, Bradley Zimmer, as he'll take one up in the zone, but indeed in the strike zone for the first strike. Comes into his first at bat at 283. Still without a home run and 8 runs batted in. 1-1 the count. Now the pitch. Way outside, nearly to the backstop. 2-1. Left side, but well foul. Oh, and this is swung on and missed. 4 strikeouts already, and that's out number 2.
He's really on a roll right now on the mound. Back-to-back strikeouts to wrap up the last inning, and now he started this frame with the same story. 4 straight strikeouts in all.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Roberto Perez is in with 2 away as he takes a ball. 1-0. Now the pitch.
Oh, that pitch is up.
2 out, nobody on. Too far out in front that time. He can't keep it fair. 2-1. To 2-2 now.
Wow, he's cruising right now out there. 4 straight punch outs and working on number 5.
Count remains 2-2. Trying to strike out the side. Here it is. High and deep down the left field line. And that will end up a foul ball. Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. Here's another 2-2. And he fouls this one off. Another 2-2 offering. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Judge is under it. And the inning is over. Down in order go the Tribe. They're down 7-1. Last half of the second set to go, and next it'll be the fleet-footed first baseman, Andre King.
Even though they're up by a boatload early on in this one, you can't get complacent and get lazy. They got to keep the gas pedal down because this team that they're playing can strike and score a lot of runs too.
And that fastball's taken but catches the outer third. Check swing, no swing, says the home plate umpire. Ball 2. Hit to first, reined in, and he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
Now batting.
Digging in, Gary Sanchez. 0 for 1 with a run scored thus far. Down the third baseline. But a foul ball here. 0-1. Now the pitch.
Don't be shocked if this pitcher tries to go a little bit further outside the zone. 3 foul balls in a row. He wants to get a swing and a miss on this next pitch.
Protecting on 0-2, so we'll do it again. 0-2 count, and the pitch. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Right fielder giving chase. He gets there, and that's the second out. Here's big Aaron Judge. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Grounded weakly down the line toward third. In a close play at first, but he's called out and the side is retired. So the Yankees digging in. Tyler Krieger, he starts the inning, and Dan, they're down 6 in the early going. So what do they need to do to claw back into this thing?
Well, first of all, Matt, I think they need to start to get some base runners. It's hard to be patient when you're down by 6, but base runners are the key to getting back into this one.
The 0-2 delivery. And this is swung on and missed. 5 quick strikeouts now, and that's your first out of the inning.
Anytime you get rookies just breaking into the big leagues, you have to expect a certain amount of this. There aren't any easy at-bats at this level, and you really have to learn how to slow the game down in your head because everything feels like it's so much faster up here.
Fastball just misses. That's ball 1. Pitch to the plate is a slider for a strike, and it's all knotted up at 1-1. 2-1 to the Indians' first baseman.
I don't blame him for not coming over the heart of the plate. He circled this guy on the lineup card when he got to the yard today. He's been swinging one of the hotter bats in the game.
The count now at 2-2. This is foul right side. Now another 2-2. All right, back to him on the mound. And he'll just flip this on to first for the second out of the inning. Striding in once again, Oscar Mercado. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. They'll try and entice him with a high fastball, but he wouldn't commit. It's ball 1. This should end the inning as it's sent out to second. Throw in time, and the side is retired. And we're back for the bottom of the third. Let's check in with Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. I talked with Yankees manager Aaron Boone during the break about the team's offensive performance so far, and flat out he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. Looking at the numbers, they currently have 4 hits coming from at-bats where they were behind in the count. That indicates that these guys are absolutely battling at the plate and making it very difficult for the opposition to get them out.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. And digging into the batter's box next will be Giancarlo Stanton. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Couldn't resist on that one, and he's behind 0-1.
I'm going to need to see a better game plan out of the hitter right here. That ball was at his eyes.
The windup and the 0-1. And this ball's heading for the seats down the right side as the count will move to 0-2 now. Fouled off. And it's fouled away. Neither guy giving in here, and they'll do it again. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And did he hold up in time? A look down, and no, he went around. It's strike 3.
Now batting.
Trying to pick things up where he left off. Miguel Andujar. He hit a big 3-run bomb in his first plate appearance. 1 ball, no strikes to count. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Lifted in the air out towards left center. Mercado is there now, and he has it. 2 gone. Digging in for his second at bat, Torres. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Too much bite on the breaking ball that time as it's well off the outside.
This is a spot you really don't want to be in with a great hitter like that. You can't just lay one in there, but you also don't want to run the count to 3-0.
Fastball, and looks like they're pinching him a bit here. It's 3-1.
This is where you cash your checks right here. 3-1. You're one of the best hitters in the game. You live for situations like this.
Mercado will get there, and he puts it away to retire. All set for the start of the inning, and with it comes Francisco Lindor to the plate.
Lots of baseball left in this one as we're still early on, but you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle, and one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on and set the table for the big boys to start driving in some runs.
Yeah, you could tell he was ready for another fastball, but the pitcher went to breaking ball, and the hitter just fouls that one off.
Got him to go down swinging there. Francisco Lindor becomes the first out of the inning. A ball and no strikes.
Boy, they've been just getting shut down right here. Been a while since they've even had a runner on. So I think it's time to start looking for ways to make some things happen. Drop a bunt, get up on the plate, something.
A 1-1. Now a hard liner. But this is a foul ball. Now a fastball awfully close, but he doesn't get the call. It's 2-2 now. Breaking ball well inside and taken for ball 3. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Judge looks up. Gone! A solo shot here to straightaway right field. 8th home run on the season for him, and it's a 7-2 game now.
Hey, that's the price you pay right there when you try and sneak a fastball past this guy. Power hitter, and every power hitter in the league knows you got to start with the numero uno, number 1, man. You got to get on the heater and adjust to everything else, and he did just that.
The third baseman, Jose.
Standing in now, Jose Ramirez. Just gets a piece of it, strike 1. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. 1 strike now from Cole. Snatched out of midair at first base for out number 2.
The left fielder, number 24, Domingo Santana.
So 2 gone now for the Tribe here in the 4th, and that'll bring Domingo Santana into the batter's box next. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. A late swing on the slider, and quickly it's 0-2.
The count doesn't mean much to this batter. He's all in. He's not concerned with striking out, so he's going to get his A swing off.
And the off-balance throw is right there for the 3rd out, and a high degree of difficulty. Bottom of the inning now, and that'll bring up DJ LeMahieu.
The second baseman.
Hit hard, but foul. Now the 0-1. Hit the other way out toward right field. Reyes moves to his right and puts this one away in the alley for out number 1.
The center fielder.
And there are the final numbers for the Indians starter. Certainly not the night he wanted to have.
Yeah, nothing seemed in sync for him out there in this one, Matt. He just couldn't get the ball where he wanted to, and the opponents really took advantage of that. That's a brutal feeling sitting in the dugout. Know that you disappointed your team and you went out there and laid an egg.
Now batting, third baseman.
So striding forward now, Aaron Hicks. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. And right into the shift. And the inning will continue as that's through for a 2-out hit.
Hey, some guys look out there, Dan, they don't care. They can't execute the ball the other way. It's not that easy. They're going to hit it as hard as they can right into the shift and let the chips fall where they may.
You know, it's hard, D-Row, when you've come up all the way through high school, little league, college ball, and the minor leagues, and you're used to pulling the ball. That's the type of hitter you are. Some of these hitters are going to have to try to make some changes with these exaggerated shifts.
In now, Andre King, as the changeup to him drops in there for the first strike. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. A little quick on that swing, and he finds himself behind 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. And he gets a piece of it here, but it's chopped foul. Here's a look over to first, and he's back standing. And again a throw, keeping particularly close tabs on him. 7 runs, an equal number of hits, and no errors for the Yankees so far. He's running again. Pitch outside. The throw is not in time. Pretty close, but he got in there safely.
Clearly, they're not satisfied with the lead they're working with right now, and I like that. You don't want to disrespect your opponent and do that in a blowout game, but I don't think you can get comfortable with a 5-run lead, and now they've got a chance to add on to it.
The 1-2. Fouled away.
Got to believe the pitcher and catcher understand the fact that he's covering away, and he's covering way away. Don't be shocked if he comes in with something.
And he'll turn and throw back to second again. And he just manages to get his hand in. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. Runner breaks for third. Liner towards second. And the stolen base winds up as a moot point as the inning is over. 1 left for the Yankees. They're on top. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th.
Matt, I talked with manager Terry Francona during the break about his thoughts on the Indians' hitters to this point. And he told me he'd like to see a lot more aggressiveness in their at-bats the rest of the game. Too much of the time they're finding themselves in disadvantage counts like 0-2 and 1-2. And that's basically never a formula for success. He said they're getting a lot of strikes to swing at, so the emphasis the rest of the game has to be to jump on those strikes early in the at-bat.
Thank you, Heidi. Gardner is there, and he has it for the first out. Into the box, Roberto Perez. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. Ground ball sent back up the middle. He gets dirty, but he can't get there, and it's into center field.
Nice execution right there, Dan. Kept his front shoulder in, kept his hands inside the baseball, and ripped a base hit up the middle.
And if you're a pitcher right there, you can't get discouraged. Sometimes even when you make a good pitch, the ball's going to find a hole somewhere. That one right up the middle.
And he fouls this one off. Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone.
1 and 2.
Hit on the ground down the first baseline. But this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. Slowly hit to first. I don't think they can get 2. 1 there, and nearly a double play. That was closer than I thought it would be, and the inning will continue.
Took a pretty long time for the shortstop to receive the ball that time. So that gave the runner plenty of time to bear down on him and take him out. Hopefully everyone's okay down there.
1-0 the count. A swing and a ground ball to third. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. 1 left for the Tribe. They're down 5. It's 7-2. Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and now it'll be the catcher, Gary Sanchez.
Gary.
Fouled off.
Sanchez.
And this is pulled fouled as he was way out in front there. 1-2 to the Yankees catcher.
Listen, I'm not trying to make up an excuse, but this is this guy's 5th inning of work in this game out of the bullpen. Are you kidding me? Nobody goes 5 innings anymore.
Santana will get there with ease as he puts it away for out number 1.
Now batting, the right fielder.
At the plate, Aaron Judge. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. And it's fouled away. The windup and the 0-1. Swing and a looper to left. And that's in there, base hit.
Up next for the Yankees, the left fielder, Giancarlo Stanton.
Giancarlo Stanton now, as he'll get caught chasing a bad one there at strike 1. 1-for-2 in the ball game thus far. And a fastball way off target here, and it's even at 1.
Interesting sequence of pitches right there. A real ugly swing on a ball away, and it looks like the batter has a much better idea of what he's looking for after that second pitch.
A ball and 2 strikes now. Tries to get him to chase the curveball away, but it breaks outside. 2-2 now.
So you'd love for him to offer at that one, but the execution was flawless. Nice curveball that starts in the zone and breaks just out. Just a great take by the batter.
And this is popped up near second base. Krieger takes charge, and he's got it. 2 down.
Now batting.
So the runner at first here with 2 gone in the inning, and striding into the plate, it'll be Miguel Andujar. From the belt, the pitch.
One ball, 1 strike.
That's a good take on a fastball out of the zone. Hey, I get it. He's looking for a ball to drive, but that ball was a little bit too far up in the zone. That's one you normally pop right up.
Popped him up. Ramirez shading to his right, and that retires the side. The Yanks leave 1. They're on top 7-2. New inning set to get underway, and next will be a speed threat in the form of outfielder Oscar Mercado. Behind on that one, now behind in the count, 0-1. Swing and a miss, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2.
I know he's down in the count right now, and it's not looking good, but he's been swinging the bat so well lately. I don't think he minds this one bit.
Liner in there for a base hit.
Wow, I'm shocked he even pulled the trigger on that pitch. He might have been fooled right there, but he was able to keep his hands back and scramble a good pitch for a base hit.
So here's Francisco Lindor now. Now a little pop-up off toward the third base side. Here's Hicks to put it away, and that's out number 1. And that'll bring in Franmil Reyes. He comes in 1-for-2 with that home run he hit earlier.
Going back to that last AB, that was the express. That was an upper 90s fastball that he turned around. So I think with this guy, you might want to try to incorporate some more off-speed pitches.
Fouled away. The 0-2 once more. To first. He's got it. And he'll take this over to the bag for the out, but meanwhile the runner moves into scoring position at second. Tommy Kahnle comes in unexpectedly from the pen in relief of his injured teammate. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Jose Ramirez is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1. That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
Well, you can see he's coming right at this guy, just pounding the ball in the strike zone. He certainly has the advantage now. This guy hasn't even swung the bat yet.
Just staying alive, putting together a really good at-bat here. Has a look, now the pitch. Hit hard toward first. A leap, but he can't bring it down. Base hit. He'll get it into second. But he'll get in there with an RBI double.
That will drive a pitching coach crazy. He has the hitter down 0-2 in the count, and instead of making him chase at something off the plate, he grooves one that's driven down the line for a run-scoring double. Have to make better pitches on an 0-2 count.
Swing and a liner. Foul. A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Frozen on strike 3 for the final out of the inning. A run for the Indians on the RBI double. On to the bottom of the 6th. It's the Yankees 7 and the Indians 3. And that'll bring up Gleyber Torres. He's set to start it out for the Yanks here in the 6th.
The designated hitter, Gleyber Torres.
First pitch of the at-bat. Not his best effort that time. It's strike 1.
See, guys, he is human. Occasionally an ugly swing right there, but he's having a monster season, so I'm going to give him a free pass.
And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. Starts to go around, but the home plate umpire says he held up. Ball 2. The 2-1 home. Oh, this is hit hard towards second, and that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
Boy, after that base knock right there, D-Roll, he extends his hitting streak to 7 games.
Yeah, and you can tell he's made some necessary adjustments at the plate. Anytime you're getting a knock every day of the week, you're doing things right. He's keeping that front shoulder tucked, staying inside the ball, not trying to do too much.
Slapped hard the opposite way, and that'll get down for a base hit, and he's safe.
Hey, that's a beautiful job of executing a hit and run right there. Pretty interesting. Must have known he was going to try and get over the heart of the plate right there with something, either fastball or something off speed, because he was coming unglued. 0-0.
So here's the veteran Brett Gardner, as the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike 1. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Now a move over to first, and he'll dive back in. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. There's a drive out toward the gap in left center. And the runner scores from third as they extend their lead. It's an 8-3 ball game. Throw won't get him.
This thing was a double or more the second it left his bat. He really drove it well, and it ended up one hopping the wall out there. And more importantly, he picks up 2 RBI along the way.
Stepping in now, Aaron Hicks. Pitch outside, the throw. It's wide, and he's in there with the stolen base.
Oh, this kind of goes against those unwritten rules of baseball. They're leading big, so there's really no reason for them to steal third right there, and I'm not sure that was taken too kindly in the opposing dugout.
Now the 1-0. Runner at third here, nobody out. One and two now as that one's fouled off. From the stretch. And the pitch is off the catcher's glove as it rolls away. But it won't skip away far enough for the runner to advance. The 2-2. And this is popped up back behind second. Lindor will stay with it as he backs up and puts it away. One gone. Ready once again, Andre King. They've got two already home in the inning and a potential third waiting in the wings only 90 feet away. Pulled toward right center field. And the catch will be made out there in right center, but it ought to be deep enough to get the run home. And they get the double play at third. So 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and no one left on base. 7th inning ready to roll, and standing in is the DH, Bradley Zimmer. 0-1 the count. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Line drive to left. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. So a productive start to the inning for the Tribe as their leadoff hitter is aboard.
The catcher, number 55.
Into the box, Roberto Perez, as he lifts it in the air to right field.
Hey, just a nice piece of hitting right there. He's able to keep his hands inside that ball, stay square as long as possible, and feed it into the opposite field for a base hit.
First pitch on its way. Bottom part of the zone, a good changeup gets the call.
88 on a changeup? I remember when an 88-mile-an-hour fastball wasn't all that bad. Man, the game's changing.
Line toward the gap in left center, and that's into the outfield for a 1-out base hit.
Now batting, the first base.
And here's the second generation big leaguer Delino DeShields. Strike 1 to start the at bat. Now here's one hit in the air to the right side. LeMahieu takes charge out there, and he stays with it for the second out. Into the box now, Oscar Mercado. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Gardner's after it. He gets there to make the catch, and that ends the inning. Indians strand. Hunter Wood comes on to pitch now, hoping for better results than the other arms that they've run out there in this one.
Hunter.
Hit in the air out to center field. Mercado has to roam straight back, but he has it for the first out. And that'll bring up Aaron Judge. He steps in off a base hit in his last at-bat. And he fouls this one off. The 0-1 on its way.
He'll be fine coming out of the bullpen in this one if he can keep the ball around the knees like that.
Fouled off. Swing and a ball pulled foul into the lower level and left. And it's a ball and 2 strikes now to Aaron Judge.
This is a fun guy to watch when he's up there. Really battles. Doesn't take any pitches off. He's a grinder. Always seems to make it difficult on the opposing pitcher.
Popped him up. Perez over to his left. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away. Ready for another chance? Giancarlo Stanton. He got under one and popped out his last time up.
Yeah, I don't mind him trying to drive the ball in the air, but he can't collapse the backside, and that's exactly what he did in his last at bat. Look for him to stay a little.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Bombers, but they lead it by a margin of 9-3. Ready to begin the 8th. That'll bring up the switch-hitting shortstop and perennial MVP candidate Francisco Lindor.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
And the throw on to first will take care of him, so he's thrown out by the only man standing on the left side of the infield. 1 away.
Now batting, right fielder.
Pulls the string on that one. 1 strike. Yanked the slider across that time, laid off for a ball. The 1-1 home. 1 ball and 2 strikes to count. The 1-2. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. And now time is called here, as in the bitterest of April ironies, a beach ball has made its way onto the field. And as I reach for another jacket and a cup of coffee, there's some kind of cruel joke in play right about now.
The third baseman, Jose.
Stepping into the box, Jose Ramirez. Only 4 outs remaining for them to try and rally back in this one.
I mean, what a diamond in the rough Jose Ramirez has been for Terry Francona and the Cleveland Indians. This guy burst on the scene in 2016, just absolutely set that lineup on fire.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. Indians go down 1-2-3. Stepping into the box, Miguel Andujar. He'll get things started now in the bottom of inning number 8. Popped him up. DeShields waits on it. Makes the play, 1 away. Now at the plate, Torres. He scored after reaching on a single in his last time up. And they'll start him with a fastball that misses down and away for a ball, 1-0. Slow roller down the third baseline. And a low throw to first that bounces as he can't hang on. So definite problems on that last play, and they'll hit the first baseman for the error. Here's the second baseman, DJ LeMahieu. He reached on a single last time and later wound up scoring. There goes Torres off of first. Fielded cleanly. And there's out number 2. Digging in and looking for more, Brett Gardner, who drove in 2 runs on a double in his last at-bat.
Well, he got a good pitch to hit last time up. Looked for it up in the zone and didn't miss it. Those are the pitches you only get. Maybe once an AB, maybe once a game, maybe once a week. So he certainly capitalized on it last time.
Ready with the 1-0. A dive, and he knocks it down. But they'll still manage to get the out on the force, and with that fine play, the inning comes to an end. 1 left for the Yankees, but they lead it by a margin of 9-3. All set to start the 9th in this one, and standing in is the veteran outfielder, Domingo Santana. Ball 1 to start the at-bat. Santana in front, 2 balls and no strikes. Got himself a 2-0 fastball there, but he couldn't connect. 2-1. Almost got him to go around, but instead it's ball 3.
They say the toughest pitch in baseball is a located fastball. I disagree. That nasty slider is tough to hold up on.
Struck him out. Struck him out again, I should say. His 3rd punch. Out of the game.
Designated hitter, Bradley.
Digging in.